Enjoy chicken for breakfast. Get 2 favorites for $4 at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's been a bit.
I've missed you too.
Dad?
The Heart and Vascular Institute at Pikeville Medical Center. Together, we save lives.
How do you open tough jar lids? Do you try this one? Or this one? Or how about this one?
Honey?
This is the future. Shouldn't there be a robot for this by now? There is. Introducing RoboTwist, the robotic jar opener that easily twists off even the toughest lids. Just set it down, press the button, and watch it work. First, the RoboStrong vise locks down tight. Then the powerful twisting action unscrews the lid. RoboTwist is yours for the special introductory price of just $19.99. That's right, the robotic jar opener that easily twists off even the toughest lids. All for just $19.99. Whether the jar is big or small, RoboTwist can open them all. Supplies are limited, so don't delay. Here's how to get yours today.
Call 1-800-348-0243. That's 1-800-348-0243 or order online at myrobotwist.com.
Oh, can we stop?
It's McDonald's.
Please, can we stop?
Oh, come on, it's right there.
Please.
Yes! Now at McDonald's, get 2 McDouble burgers for $3 and add a basket of fries for $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Take it to the bank during sports overtime on Friday nights. Sponsored by Citizens Bank of Kentucky.
Coming up on Mountain News at 6, COVID-19 vaccines could be arriving in parts of Kentucky soon. We'll look at one county's plan for distribution. And an update on the court case on the father who allegedly shot his own 2 children back in October. What happened in court today?
Gloomy weather returns tomorrow with cooler air arriving this weekend. I'll have those details right now at 6.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
Kentucky public health officials and health departments eagerly await the COVID-19 vaccine. It will likely be months before it's available to everyone, but public health officials are already working on their distribution plans. WYMT's Phil Pendleton shows us the plans in place at the Laurel County Health Department.
High-tech specialized coolers await the COVID-19 vaccine at the Laurel County Health Department.
Now, we know those vaccines will come in 100-dose increments. So there'll be 10 vials per shipment.
Mark Hensley says he doesn't know how many doses they will receive, but he expects the first ones in late December.
Our phase 1 persons, which will be the healthcare workers, first responders, and those with underlying health conditions.
Kentucky public health officials say that they do have some limited storage capacities to store these vaccines at extremely cold temperatures like the Pfizer vaccine requires. They also say that most local health departments aren't experienced in that extremely cold storage. That's why Laurel County will receive the Moderna vaccine, and each recipient will be entered into a registry to mark their first dose and let them know when to get the second one.
Those persons will be notified either by phone or text, and that will be their choice.
With the vaccines being in such high demand, health leaders also have a security plan.
We will notify our local law enforcement, our London City Police, and our Sheriff's Department once we receive that vaccine and have them monitor the area.
They say that it'll be late spring or summer before everyone can be vaccinated. In Laurel County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, if you joined us at 4, you may have heard Governor Beshear talking about where the first doses of that Pfizer vaccine will go, and there are hospitals across the state. The two in our region include Baptist Health Corbin and Pikeville Medical Center. Both of those facilities are expected to get 975 doses of the vaccine. In addition, more than 25,000 doses will go to CVS and Walgreens. The federal government has contracted with these companies to vaccinate long-term care residents and staff. We'll have more on that coming up tonight at 11. Now, state officials say the vaccines should be free, but that some commercial pharmacies or hospitals may charge an administrative fee. State public health officials say they are working on a limit for those fees. Well, Kentucky surpassed 2,000 deaths related to COVID-19, and our positivity rate is now above 10%. The governor announced 3,895 new cases of COVID-19 today, the second highest total since the pandemic began. The statewide total increased to 190,601 cases. There were 34 new deaths reported today. The death toll surpassed 2,000 and stands at 2,014. More than 100 people have died from COVID-19 in Kentucky in the last 3 days. The positivity rate is now above 10% at 10.07%, and 28,755 people have recovered from the virus. For more on COVID-19 in Kentucky, you can always go to our website at WYMT.com. In November, Lee County saw the biggest increase in COVID-19 cases in the state, a 400% increase. The main reasons? Outbreaks at the Lee Adjustment Center and Lee County Care and Rehabilitation Center. WYMT's Corey Sanning spoke with county and health officials to see how they're doing now.
For months, Lee County saw a slow spread of COVID-19, but county officials say that recent outbreaks flipped that narrative upside down.
We have the Lee Adjustment Center here, which is a prison with several hundred inmates in it. That's the primary reason our numbers leapt through the roof. Now, we also have people in the community who work there.
Kentucky River District Public Health Director Scott Lockard says the latest number of positive tests at the facility is alarming.
They have had over 50 staff members test positive, and they've had over 700 inmates test positive.
Lee County Judge Executive Chuck Caudill says that while the prison outbreak is severe, the community must also keep its guard up.
For us, the transmission is still in our community. We can no longer say we have 15. We now have well over 300, probably about 356, I believe, at the last report.
For those in the county that are concerned about being exposed, Lockard says that testing is readily available, nearly on demand.
Individuals can get testing at the Lee County Health Department 3 or 4 days a week, depending upon our schedule, and it's just walk-up testing, no appointment necessary.
Officials say it takes all of us working together to flatten the curve. In Lee County, Corey Sanning, WYMT Mountain News.
We're told Lee County currently has 948 total cases of COVID-19, which includes numbers from the Lee Adjustment Center. At last check, there are 32 active inmate cases at that prison and 4 active staff cases. 1 inmate has died.
It's been a nice day here in the mountains. Started off very chilly, but we've warmed up and seen that sunshine throughout the day. Now we're seeing those clouds increase. You can see that here along Interstate 64 in Moorhead. We're going to continue to see those clouds increase heading into tonight. Interstate 75 in Mount Vernon, seeing those clouds, and overall not too bad as we head into tonight. But those showers look to increase a little bit later. Maybe some showers up towards Lexington and Louisville. None for us here in the mountains quite yet. Just saying that thicker cloud cover move in. Temperatures at 49 degrees in Jackson, 48 in Hazard, 41 in Harlan, and 40 in Middlesboro. Getting chilly down there. Heading into tonight, though, temperatures won't move all that much with those clouds continuing to increase. Showers move in around midnight and stick around heading into your Friday. I'll have a look at that 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, Paige, thank you very much. Well, if you were planning on attending the Christmas on Main parade in London, you'll have to wait just a little longer. Due to a soggy forecast tomorrow evening, city planners are postponing the event. It will now take place one day later on Saturday, December 5th at the same time, 7 p.m. Planners ask that you wear your masks. No handouts of any kind will be permitted, and you should follow social distancing guidelines. A suspect wanted for a robbery in Virginia was arrested Wednesday night in Perry County. Deputies with the sheriff's office captured Amos Lee Hall in the Christopher community after performing a search warrant. Hall is a suspect wanted in connection to a robbery at a convenience store in Pound, Virginia. Now an update on a man we told you about last night that is accused of sexually abusing a minor. 25-year-old William Carr was arrested today around 1 o'clock in the Lilly community of Laurel County. Carr also failed to appear in court on charges of assault and theft by unlawful taking. Carr was taken to the Laurel County Detention Center. Another update today, this one in the Wesley Hook case out of Pike County. According to court documents, Enos Little, Crystal Williams, and Eric DeLeon all pleaded not guilty to charges in the kidnapping and murder of 30-year-old Wesley Hook. The three indicted for Hook's alleged death will appear in court again in March of 2021. Hook went missing back in June. The Pikeville Police Department believed they found his body in a burned vehicle a month later, although a formal DNA identification is still pending. We hope to have more on that case tonight at 11. One Floyd County man is in jail facing serious charges following a police chase. Early Thursday morning, Prestonsburg police were investigating possible drug activity when they were tipped off about a suspect they say had a gun. Officers found that suspect, identified as Tommy Shepard, driving. When police tried to stop his car, they say he drove away at a high rate of speed. When Shepard stopped the car and officers approached it, officers say he tried to hit the officer. They say he then took off and hit the officer's cruiser. Officers say Shepard then tried to run from them when the car was stopped a second time. Officers were then finally able to arrest him. Tommy Shepard is charged with attempted murder of a police officer, assault, 3 counts of wanton endangerment of a police officer, fleeing and evading police, among other charges. The drug epidemic in Kentucky has continued to surge during the pandemic. Recovery experts say meth is making a comeback. A new drug is also starting to cause concerns. You may have heard of wasp dope or hot shots. There's been talk of people getting high off of bug spray, but nothing documented until now. A researcher at UK says it is happening in eastern Kentucky and it is more prevalent than you may think. Researchers are hoping to partner with other researchers to look at its effects on the brain. A Perry County man accused of killing his own child and injuring another was in court today. WYMT's Madison Pergram joined virtually and has more.
David Hampton is accused of shooting his 2 kids in Perry County in October. One is now dead.
Commonwealth versus David Hampton. Please raise your right hand to be sworn, sir.
Hampton now held on a $1 million bond.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I do.
Hampton is now charged with 1 count of murder, 3 counts of wanton endangerment, and 1 count of resisting arrest.
I'll appoint the Department of Public Advocacy to represent you.
On Thursday, Circuit Court Judge Allison Wells appointed him a public defender.
Then waive formal arraignment, enter plea of not guilty.
And accepted the plea of not guilty. Following Thursday's arraignment, the case will now move on to the next judicial step.
We'll schedule this for trial on May 17th, 2021 at 9 a.m. with counsel and the parties to be present by 8:30 a.m.
Hampton is now in the Kentucky River Regional Jail. In Hazard, Madison Pergram, WYMT Mountain News.
Another Perry County murder case was on the docket today. Anthony Lewis murdered Marlena Hurt last summer. Her body was found in the Bobby Davis Park. His sentencing, though, was pushed back to next week. Data from the Kentucky Center for Statistics, an agency of the Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet, says unemployment rates increased in all Kentucky counties between October of 2019 and October 2020. Magoffin County recorded the state's highest unemployment at 16.7%, followed by Harlan County at 13.9%. Following those counties are Letcher, Martin, Leslie, Floyd, Perry, Breathitt, Clay, Johnson, and Knott counties. The trend being all of those counties in eastern Kentucky. For more information, you can go to our website at WYMT.com. Since January, the City of Hazard and the Housing Development Alliance has worked with engineers and contractors to transform an old shopping center off Allays Road into 15 homes for low-income families. Demolition of the building started in January, and this week, H.A. Spalding engineers announced the completion of the utility work. Looks like a completely different place. The property will now be transferred from the city to the Housing Development Alliance, so work on the houses can begin no later than January.
It had been abandoned and it had been used by folks to party in, and it had graffiti and it was just trashed, and it's kind of, you forget it just, and it looks so good now. It's all green. And
it will cost about $1.8 million to build the houses. 8 of the 15 lots are already sold. WYMT's Emily Bennett will have more about this project coming up at 11. Faith Life Market in Pikeville is trying to give back one cup at a time. The market placed a Give a Treat board in its coffee shop, letting the community pay it forward. Customers can leave treats on the board to give to anyone in need of a pick-me-up. Founder Jared Arnett says it is just another outreach to show the community what living a faith life is all about.
That moment of encouragement goes a long way in a season where we may all feel a bit discouraged about things that are happening around us. So we want to be a source of hope in the community, and at least a little encouragement to get people pushing on.
The market is also running seasonal specials like this week's Cup of Hope, offering special discounted beverages to celebrate the Advent season.
Showers return as we head into your Friday. Cooler air returns for the weekend, and will those flurries return as well? I'll have that answer coming up.
And Mrs. Claus came to eastern Kentucky today. How she and Santa are spreading some early Christmas cheer virtually.
When you see news happening, dial star 57 or text your news tips to 5757. Services provided by Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings.
Lately, we fall asleep with more weight on our minds. Yet every morning, our eyelids open up and our body performs countless miracles to keep us going. But the greater miracle is how we keep each other going. We humans are incredible. Our collective strength draws from every single body. Let's keep taking care of them. Let's keep taking care of each other.
It's $5 days this Friday and Saturday. Save big on many of your favorite items store-wide. Don't miss $5 days this Friday and Saturday only at Food City. Save on Pick 5 meat, just $14.99. Campbell's condensed soup, 5 for $5. Jif peanut butter or Food Club shredded cheese, $5 each. And more this Friday and Saturday only at Food City.
Value everything, Food City.
Did you know Prilosec OTC can stop frequent heartburn before it begins? Prilosec OTC uses a unique delayed-release formula that works to turn down acid production, blocking heartburn at the source. With just 1 pill a day, you get 24-hour heartburn protection. Take the Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge and see the difference for yourself. Prilosec OTC, 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
The WYMT News app offers alerts on breaking stories as they happen, customized to the categories you choose. The WYMT News app, powered by Appalachian Wireless.
Well, Paige, we told you earlier about London postponing their Christmas parade one day, moving it from Friday to Saturday because of the rain chances. Probably a good decision.
Yeah, it's definitely a good decision. Tomorrow's looking pretty gloomy. We should dry out by Saturday, so that is some good news. But tomorrow you're going to need that rain gear, and you're going to want to keep it handy throughout the day. Already seeing those clouds increase ahead of that system moving in tomorrow. You can see that here on US 119, US 23 in Pikeville. Got in a nice sunset about an hour or so ago. Now seeing showing those clouds increasing and going to continue to see those showers increasing later tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. US 119 in Pine Mountain also showing those clouds increasing and that snow melting up there. Still seeing a little bit of it along the roads over there, but overall not too bad heading into tonight. Out the door tomorrow. You're going to need the rain gear. It's going to be a gloomy and another kind of chilly day, a lot like today, not as cold as we were the past couple of days. Temperatures look to remain kind of right there into about those mid to upper 40s as we head throughout the day. That cloud cover and those showers kind of keep those temperatures right there at the same temperature heading into tomorrow. We are going to start out into those lower 40s though for your Friday. You see those showers already increasing by those morning hours. Definitely a soggy start to your Friday, becoming more scattered throughout the day, so it's not going to be a total washout tomorrow. You can see showers starting to push out of here a little bit by those afternoon hours, but another chance for those lighter showers by the time we get to right around 8 o'clock tomorrow. And those look to push out of here heading into your Saturday, but with those temperatures dropping, especially in those higher elevations, could possibly see some flurries heading throughout the morning on Saturday, but most of us look to stay kind of above that freezing temperature, most of us into about those mid to upper 30s with those gloomy skies throughout the day on Saturday. Looking at that temperature trend though, it's going to get chilly. That high of 45 on Saturday we hit early. Temperatures drop throughout the day. Highs only getting into the lower 40s Sunday, Monday, and as we head into your Tuesday. So it's going to be pretty gloomy Saturday. We see those showers push out of here, but we are going to hang on to that cloud cover. Should see a little bit more sunshine by Sunday, still on that cooler side, and then another system might be moving in Monday, bringing in some flurries. I'm not convinced we see a lot stick to the ground quite yet, but after that, we'll get on a nice dry trend. But of course, we'll keep an eye on that system moving in Monday as we head into the next couple of days. Model's not really agreeing on that right now, but like I said, if we do see those flurries, I don't think that we will see much of anything sticks. Looking at the rest of that extended forecast, we do see temperatures near 40 by Monday, lower 40s Tuesday once again, but then we see those mostly sunny skies Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and highs look to finally get back into about the upper 40s by Wednesday and Thursday of next week, but it's going to be still pretty chilly after that system moves out of here tomorrow.
All right, Paige, thank you. 'Tis the season to give back, but with social distancing, the holidays may be especially hard on older folks this year. A local real estate company in Lexington is helping those in long-term care facilities feel special this Christmas. The company is delivering gifts to residents at those facilities, and they want you to help out. An employee of the real estate company, Missy Ward, first began handing out gifts 8 years ago. She says the gifts you give change nursing homes residents' lives.
These were people's moms and dads, and they used to decorate and wrap the presents, and now a lot of them are alone for the holidays. And when they open the gifts at the senior homes, they're like, wow, somebody actually cared enough to wrap this and to bring this beautiful gift to me, somebody I don't even know.
If you'd like to donate gifts or send one to a senior living facility, those gifts are due by December 11th. Coming up in sports, a couple of teams were forced to drop out of the region finals due to COVID-19.
Sky Alert Weather, sponsored by Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Right now, a lot of people need help who never thought they would. And that's why Connect is back to deliver quality, affordable health coverage. But now there's even more to Connect. When you log on to our new website at connect.ky.gov, you'll discover a whole range of benefits and resources designed to keep your family safe, healthy, and happy. Because we're still in this together. See for yourself how Connect is back to work for every Kentuckian. Connect, together for a better Kentucky.
Heart and Vascular Institute at Pikeville Medical Center. Together, we save lives.
2 classic Arby's sandwiches. One, a French dip sandwich with a side of au jus. The other, au jus with a side of French dip sandwich. Don't overthink it. Arby's, we have the meats.
How do you open tough jar lids? Do you try this one? Or this one? Or how about this one?
Honey,
This is the future. Shouldn't there be a robot for this by now? There is. Introducing RoboTwist, the robotic jar opener that easily twists off even the toughest lids. Just set it down, press the button, and watch it work. First, the RoboStrong vise locks down tight. Then the powerful twisting action unscrews the lid. RoboTwist is yours for the special introductory price of just $19.99. That's right, the robotic jar opener that easily twists off even the toughest lids. All for just $19.99. Whether the jar is big or small, RoboTwist can open them all. Supplies are limited, so don't delay. Here's how to get yours today.
Call 1-800-348-0243. That's 1-800-348-0243 or order online at myrobotwist.com.
The WYMT News app offers alerts on breaking stories as they happen, customized to the categories you choose. This is the place to go to be the first to know. And best of all, it's free. The WYMT News app, dedicated to Eastern Kentucky.
This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
This season has not been an easy one by any stretch of the imagination for the Kentucky football program. From Chris Oates now being in a wheelchair to John Schlarman's death, and the Cats dealing with COVID-19 issues the past 2 weeks, that's led to them missing players against two of their best opponents. Now, Kentucky wraps up the season against South Carolina on Saturday on senior night, and before they even look ahead to a bowl game, Mark Stoops says his guys just need a little bit of a mental and physical break.
I think my players would shoot me if I asked them to come back and practice on Monday. I mean, come on, John, you have a heart in there, don't you? I mean, these guys have been here since June, locked up in their room and going to school. And I mean, it's been rough on them. I have to work no matter what, but I mean, my players, they need a break.
So Kentucky, with one final regular season game, they take on South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming to this one 2-7. Their wins coming over Vanderbilt and Auburn. In the meeting last year between these two, the Gamecocks took home a 24-7 win. This one under the lights for the first time this season at Kroger Field on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. You can watch on the SEC Network. On the basketball court, the Wildcats have rescheduled their game with Brad Calipari and Detroit Mercy. The Cats will host the Titans on Tuesday, December 15th at 5 p.m. The two were scheduled to play in the Bluegrass Showcase, but the Titans had a positive COVID-19 case within their program that forced them into quarantine for 2 weeks. Now, at the high school football level, of course, COVID-19 continues to affect the KHSAA playoffs as 3 programs this week have been forced out of the playoffs in the region final round. Starting in Class 4A, Rowan County, who won their district, I believe Class 4A District 6, had a positive case. Following protocols, they were forced to drop out. So Boyle County, last year's runner-up in the class, moves on to the semifinal. Class 2A has had 2 teams drop out. Madison Southern dropped out earlier this week, which means Covington Catholic, the defending champs in Class 5A, move on to the final. And then Fairdale, just on Thursday, was forced to drop out due to COVID-19 protocols, which means Owensboro is moving on to the semifinal. Now, while Bell County is preparing for its region final matchup against Belfry, they will do it without leading rusher Brandon Baker. The junior had 179 yards and 2 touchdowns in the district championship game against Rockcastle County, but unfortunately tore his ACL during the game. Unfortunate for the junior, we are hoping and praying that he makes a speedy recovery. And that is sports. More news is on the way next.
Enjoy.
Enjoy chicken for breakfast. Get 2 favorites for $4 at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is a tale of 2 kitties. This kitty uses ordinary litter. This kitty uses pretty litter, the world's smartest cat litter, and it's delivered right to your door. Its ultra-light, super absorbent formula traps odors, and it does something no ordinary clay litter can do. Pretty Litter's color-changing crystals make it easy to monitor your cat's health, helping to avoid serious illness. She's switching to Pretty Litter. Smart move. Try Pretty Litter risk-free for 30 days. When you sign up, get free delivery. Go to prettylitter.com.
Are you ready to become a patient at a drug and alcohol treatment facility? Wondering if you need detox or an inpatient program? How is dual diagnosis treated? Your treatment stay could be covered by most private insurances. Call now. You will be connected to an accredited treatment facility that is ready to answer your questions. You have the power to make a fresh start, take the first step, and call. Call us today at 800-432-6176.
Oh, can we stop?
It's McDonald's.
Please, can we stop?
Oh,
please?
come on, it's right there.
Please.
Yes!
Now at McDonald's, get 2 McDouble burgers for $3 and add a basket of fries for $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Closed captioning presented by Wolf, Williams, and Reynolds, serving Eastern Kentucky for Social Security and Federal Black Lung.
The North Pole is a cold place, and Santa knows all about staying warm, so he and Mrs. Claus are working to help others do the same. WYMT's Buddy Forbes shows us how you and your family can be a part of that.
Santa and Mrs. Claus are joining the virtual scene.
Because Santa and I are doing things a little bit different this year. We're doing videos to speak with all of our little friends.
Offering video messages to families to avoid spreading COVID-19, while collecting money to help spread a little security in Johnson County.
When the doors are closed due to a pandemic, you have to go to them. You have to go to your neighbors. That God is at work outside the walls of the church as much as he is inside the walls of the church.
The personalized greetings will benefit Encounter Missions, an outreach under the umbrella of Mayo Church and Paintsville First United Methodist.
It's definitely not about a church, it's about the church.
The Missions Backpack program provides needed items to people in the Johnson County area who find themselves on the streets.
Oftentimes we think that we have to do something big to make a difference, but it's the small things that makes a big difference.
Hoping to unpack a sense of security, especially during the winter months.
We see more and more persons who are on the street who have no place to keep their belongings, who have no belongings to keep.
So the mission is giving the community a chance to contribute to the blessings by ordering a video message.
So many of them will come back and thank us and actually just tell us what it meant to know that last night I was out in the cold, but I was able to pull out that blanket.
Offering a little hope with every backpack. In Johnson County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Personalized videos can be ordered now for $25. All proceeds will benefit the backpack program. Links for that will be available on our website. And that's going to do it for Mountain News at 6. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. The CBS Evening News is up next, and we'll see you back here at 11. Good night, everyone.